factory recalls take your car off Turo. If there is a recall of any type, safety or not, if there is a recall, it is off Turo. You cannot have it listed. And you might notice if you watch the other video on this one, I bought a car for $16,000 on Turo and made this much, or the most profitable car on Turo isn't what you think. If you go watch that video, you'll remember that I bought this car for about $12,200. And when I bought it, there was an open recall that I didn't realize did not have a solution. And the solution was that the B pillar right here has a little piece of plastic right there, and that little piece of plastic has a tendency to fall off. All right? And so they said, hey, we're going to say that's a hazard to other people in traffic. You're not allowed to drive that car down the road. Now, mine had already fallen off, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There was an open recall on the vehicle. Turo does not screw around with recalls. I kind of get it. And so the B pillar had this tiny piece of plastic that would fall off that covers the metal, and we had to wait until they had new pieces of plastic, and when they put it on, then we were able to put the car back on Turo. And then it did super, super well. I made my first video. We went out and bought another Ford Explorer. This recall was done only to have all of these same Explorers have another recall on this piece of plastic right here on the A pillar. And now there's a different piece of plastic that tends to fall off on these Ford Explorers, which means I can't have any of them listed on Turo. So what we get to do instead is we get to call Ford once a week and say, hey, how about this recall? Do we have a solution yet? To which Ford says, no, we don't have a solution. We've got to figure out how to attach the plastic right. And we're like, well, is that going to be a huge hurry? And they say, no, it's not. We're going to move slow as molasses, slow as a snail in summer. And so we say, well, that's sad because I've got two Ford Explorers that I'm not earning any money on. And they say, well, sucks to suck. And we're like, well, it sucks to suck. And so we've got these two Ford Explorers that are just sitting doing nothing, except that's not the way I really do business.